Hold on, I need to think about this because these characters make it a little strange. You just never play against them, right?
Yeah.
These aren't characters. Well, I think Shulk is a little bit more represented in the meta, but there's only two buffs. Let's be honest. It's BassMage H-Bucks. Saw H-Bucks earlier. Take a couple of games, take a couple sets, weaving his way through Snake. So Puff can do it.
Oh, 100%. And I feel like, honestly, I can see Fissmint probably prepping for this matchup.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the last match before your pool ends. You totally gotta practice for it. But right now, just putting yourself in the corner. Every time you're in the corner, you just have to be scared of getting grabbed. But before that, you just gotta get past all of these combos. You're dead. No, nice. You saved your jump. Really well played from Fissmint, using the jump art to get all of that distance that he needs. And I'd imagine this is so hard for Puff to get in, but Fissmint just not finding his ground.
Like, BassMage able to apply that pressure here. Fissmint kind of backing up. Getting caught off guard with these fast aerials.
BassMage just doing simple, not simple, but just doing the basic Puff, weave in, weave out, get those fares, get these pounds to get combos started, right? But every time Fissmint has been swinging, he's been hitting air, and every time BassMage has been finding those openings, it's mostly because Fissmint is just not in the position to swing again. Even though these swords are big, if you miss, you're dead. You're dead.
Yep. And right now, BassMage's taking a solid lead here against Fizzmint. It's seen a switch to the shield Monado, able to still get out of there, but BassMage's not afraid, just like keeps holding forward.
I like speed in this matchup. Oh my god, save your jump, half jump. Oh my god, he's dead.
It doesn't matter.
All right, stay on that angel platform, catch your breath, figure out what needs to change, because right now, BassMage completely dominating the set.
He's stalling.
Oh,
he said, no, you aren't. No free stock stuff from me.
I mean, we were talking about preparation. I like the stall coming from BassMage, saying I'm not really going to try to deal with Smash Monado. And this speed Monado is not really working out, just ducking under all these areas that Fissmint is throwing out. Hasn't really found too much of a combo starter. If anything, gets those couple straight hits. But, man, BassMage is doing a really, really good job of weaving in.
Being real careful about throwing out the Smash Monado, because I think Fizzmint has kind of learned, it's like, hey, if I throw this out too preemptively, he's going to just stall me out. Oh, there's more than one type of stall here.
There's more than one.
Yeah.
You can make that back. That was everything. You stalled out the entire. This is the first. I mean, we talk about like stalling out Chokora said and whatever. BassMage just not messing with that move at all.
Evolving the meta right before our eyes.
Fizzmint eventually finding the kill with that back air, but I mean, BassMage just doing a really good job of just making this harder and harder to come back. Burning the jump early this time. Good mix up by Fizzmint, but that's that forward throw I was talking about. If that was in the corner, you're just like deep off in no man's land.
Okay, getting a lot of value here from the speed Monado, but still has other stock to deal with. Doesn't have Smash Monado at the ready anymore. Might switch to Buster here in a bit. I don't know. Oh, but the coverage there from BassMage, and BassMage's getting ready to get that edge guard, and
great recovery. Just barely. Did that all without jump art. This is kind of where he needs to make it happen. You need a stock anytime right now. It's going to be soon. Counter!
But it's like one of the worst counters in the game, from my opinion. But hey,
it's pretty bad.
It works. We take that.
I mean, I love to see a counter kill. The only time I ever really see counter skill is like Lucario. That guy's like, you know, great counter, but back air gonna take it. Fizzmint, although struggling at the start, found a little bit more creative openings, just space back air a little bit better. Found the counter, you know.
Especially towards like that end of the second stock, right? So I can see this next game going a little bit more even. I think it was just really caught off with, you know, BassMage just, you know, holding W, going forward, and just, you know, taking advantage of Jigglypuff's airspeed.
Yeah, bobbing and weaving. It's really surprising to me because I think of like Shulk as a fortress of moving hitboxes. You know, he's just throwing his sword out, being a stage hazard. But BassMage, like you said, I mean, time and time again, he kept finding these random openings after Fizzmint just whiffs, which isn't like, you can't be whiffing at Shulk to get here, so this is probably a little bit out of the norm, something about BassMage just facing.
I just want to say, a lot of people apparently big fans of the Pokemon music here.
Man, I can't see it. I will always talk shit about Pokemon music in this game.
Not a fan?
Not a fan. Oh boy.
Okay. What a great stall. If he didn't stall, I don't think he was going to make it back.
I didn't think he was, well, the thing is he saved his jump or his jump got like eaten, right? So the fact that he made it back with just air slash from that distance is kind of a testament to how far you can go. Oh, that was arrested in the making. But yeah, just a testament to how far Shulk with Smash Art can go. And right now, off to a better start, arguably, finding these openings, but BassMage keeping him on the back foot. So much percent. Ooh, Buster evening it all up.
Yeah, and now throwing out the smash. Monado able to still get the scoop, but now you know he's just going to stall it out, right? Like, hey, you got one hit on me, good on you.
I really want to see a little bit of adaptation in terms of the Monado usage. Maybe just flash the smash art, make BassMage start to stall, and then while he's stalling, I mean, he's at 105%. You don't need smash art to kill, so I want to see Fissmint maybe switching over to speed or jump, expectedly going up there and trying to challenge BassMage. But here's your ledge trap, getting those fares, getting those openings, 130%. Again, like I said, any percent at this go, any hit at this sprint is never good.
And 131%, you'd hope to take a stock here soon, and there it is with that forward air. Okay. I do find that odd to use your jump Monado like that. I feel like that's so important right now that you want to keep that on tap.
I want to keep it on deck, but just nice. He's mixing it up. He's not making it obvious for BassMage to get these edge guards. Even right there, you see how BassMage is being reluctant to go out of stage? That's how you know you're doing a pretty good job of just saying, hey, I'm mixing up my options. So in that moment, he's probably a little bit more scared about a preemptive option. Probably scared that he couldn't really cover an air slash. So good on Fizzmint for mixing up those recoveries. And this time, it's been a lot harder for BassMage to get these kills and these openings.
Okay, and once again, using that jump Monado is now allowed him to maneuver here, but I'm just afraid he's going to get caught off stage. That's how he's lost stocks before.
Yeah, and I mean, not looking like that right now. It's Fizzmint just, instead of kind of holding forward with his speed Monado, he's been kind of, see you later.
Sayonara.
Yeah, but instead of like holding forward with the speed Monado, we've been seeing him a little bit more reserved, just kind of dashing back and using these fares to get those spacing. But that forward throw, like I said, putting him immediately on the edge, this back throw, try again one more time. And there, so huge.
Okay, retreating forward airs, trying to apply that pressure, able to catch with the fair. That's pretty huge. Those jumps are becoming a lot more limited here, but once, you know, Jigglypuff hits the ground, does get those jumps back, but able to close out that stock.
First time Smash Art has been actually used, so BassMage opting to just not really stall it out or just trying to get to the ledge as quickly as he can. But turning out in Fizzmint's favor, tries to go for the jab into the... All those hits look so wonky to me because, you know, he's at 50, you should expect him to go further, but that nair is going to send him off stage and has to go for the early air slash to cover. So Fizzmint doing an excellent job of recovering this time around.
Now having that Buster, that's going to be some good pummel value and getting that forward air and the nair mixed in. That's definitely helping Fizzmint's lead here. This is pretty significant. I figured Bass would try to, you know, stall out that Smash Monado, but also Fizzmint was very quick to switch there.
Very quick to switch. I mean, we were saying, I said it earlier, I'd like to see a little bit more just like, I don't necessarily need the Smash Art to kill. Yeah. We saw it actually bite him back with that up throw. He was in the strategy, right? Usually, I feel like BassMage can kind of quickly get out, go back into shield, but in that case, getting that grab was lights out. But this time around, Bass didn't really find that many openings. Yeah. I feel like Fizz was kind of weaving in and out with the speed Monado instead of BassMage weaving in and out of his, you know, his active range. So that kind of led all that damage. It was a lot of straight hits. He got like 5 hits on Buster. He got a lot of fairs and nairs, always using the speed to kind of back away. So I want to see if BassMage can kind of not necessarily respect it more, but not have himself in the air. Look at that, dashing back and forth. So big. And now this is kind of how I imagine the matchup would go.
So going to FD to finish off this set one way or another.
Like that. It's a wall, right? Like BassMage has to find his way in. But right now, getting that down there, switching to jump art, switching to speed art, going for the air dodge, and luckily getting sent to the right side.
Where's this Tekken music? It's gotta be.
Tekken music always sounds good. It's empty.
Like, I might be wrong. I'm sorry. I'll check it down there.
BassMage has not gotten an edge guard ever, I feel like, in the set. I could be misremembering.
The first game, he immediately got an edge.
Right,
that was kind of like kind of set the tone, and then you've seen kind of Fizzmint, adapt, be a lot more careful. And these scenarios where he is just off stage is a lot less. But right now, BassMage taking the lead there in terms of the stock, 53%. Oh, and that percent is just like it's getting bigger here on Fizzmint. Oh no! Okay.
Nice usage of that down tilt. Trying to find that. The back hit of Nair doing such a good. Oh! Smash Start almost killing him off the top from that grab. BassMage being well aware.
Not again.
Not again.
Not again.
Now BassMage can kind of play that waiting game. It's kind of difficult for Fizzmint to kind of play in the same style that he has been. That kills?
Hey, he needs it.
He needs it. FD, I mean, he definitely needs it if he wants to stay in this game, because right now Fissmint's still a little bit behind, but let's see if he can catch up with the Buster Art. Gonna take a little bit of damage for his trouble. Great air dodge.
Okay, the Buster isn't gonna last that much longer. Actually, I feel like it's a good use of side special there. Getting him back towards the stage, having active hitbox.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than falling on the norm, but here's the speed art, seeing if you can find some of these openings. I feel like a lot more, both these players are playing a little bit more reserved, trying to just stand their ground in terms of just approaching. But right now, since BassMage had the lead, Fizzmint had to approach, but he's been getting right answer after right answer. Let's see if he gets another one. BassMage saying, I'm not dealing with that. Get
no. None of those cheat codes around me.
Oh, still scary. I mean, you have to burn all your jumps for that and there. But no Smash Art. You don't have to deal with it for a couple more seconds. Using this. Man, shield is so messed up.
Oh, wait. Really?
You're
really? Joking?
Falling up air?
That had been, like, perfect. He was touching the ground.
Yeah, falling up there, finding the stock when BassMage was on the ground. I mean, now the lead is kind of running away from BassMage. So, he had 100 and something percent in terms of advantage, but that slowly evaporated. Fizzmint making the most out of his stock. He's been using every single Monado 3 times over. That's how you know it's been difficult to get a stock. And as I say it, BassMage finally finding it. We got a tense game 3, both players on their last stock.
Has been in a really good spot, especially in comparison to the last few games. So immediately switching that shield Monado, air dodge back into ledge, but BassMage keeping up the pressure. Now it's Fizzmint's turn. Interesting, he was going for it all there.
Going for it all. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Just ditch the smash start when you don't need it. I mean, at this point, anything doesn't really matter. Jab, jab, dash attack, and great recoveries from Fizzmint. BassMage can't get anything started at the ledge.
Right now, that Smash Monado is going to be coming back here, but BassMage's in a really good spot. Oh my goodness, keeps going for this air dodge.
I mean, this air dodge is paying off.
It's working.
Oh, Smash.
Oh, he's going to run away. Yeah. Run away.
So he still has ledge and vulnerability, but let's see. Decides to go for the other side. Great mix up, but that bear going to catch the toes of Jigglypuff, stalling out in the air, man. As long as you stall, it doesn't matter if you avoid it once. If you stall it out once, your shield's kind of tiny. But right now, Smash Art is about to come back online. Speed art.
Fizzmint needs to be real careful here. He can't overextend. And right now, going shield.
We're speaking about overextend. Those air dodges are still good. Wow, Fizzmint is committing. He's saying, I don't think I can do it. Up air is going to take it, and the venue pops off. BassMage, hand and face.
Like the nerves have to be
Fizzmint
crazy.
Yeah. And BassMage gonna find himself in losers. 2, maybe 3 hero up airs from Fizzmint. The landing up air killing BassMage at the bottom. Not even like in the near the blast zone at the top. Bottom of FD killed him at 90.
Like on the floor, like that's not how it's supposed to work, man.
But as the set moved on, it started playing out more and more how you would expect this kind of matchup to play,